seemed like you were enjoying like the double teams that they were kind of sending your way. Like you were having fun passing and doing that. Is that what you're feeling like when you know that on a post touch the double's coming right away, that you're going to get to kind of pick out where the ball goes and how you guys try to beat them?
You have to. It's either you're going to get frustrated and try to keep on fighting the double team, or you're just going to try to bait them as much as you can. I think we have great players out there. If you put everybody in the right position, when the double comes, you can pick them apart. And you could see that they didn't want Dame to get the open shot that he got, and they were pre-rotating. Not only the small guy and the big guy. So we had the wide open Brook in the front of the rim, or you had two guys on the weak side, 2 versus 1. So you just had to make the right play and pick them apart, which we did. And we've said like when the play works, just keep on milking it, keep on running it again until they stop it. And I feel like in the second quarter we just got a little bit of rhythm there, and we just kept going and kept going, kept going, and we were just able to get some layups in front of the rim. We were able to get some open threes, some driving kicks, some drives all the way. So sometimes you just gotta embrace. It might not be me all the time, it might not be Dame, but you just gotta embrace whatever the defense is giving you and make the right play.
Since the break, Doc hasn't really staggered you and Dame like he did earlier in the year, and he said he's like I like their two-man chemistry right now. After Denver, he's like I want them to keep doing this. Saw that again tonight. What have you liked about that the two of you are rarely off court together anymore?
Look, like we have to play with one another, and he's been like kind of pressuring us and forcing us to play with one another. And at the end of the day, like we have to understand, like we are threats. People are worrying about Dame coming off the handoff and shooting the three. People are worrying about me going downhill. People are worrying about me when I set a screen and roll hard to the rim and Dame is able to come off, throw it up to me, or if the low man pre-rotate, he can throw it to the corner for the open three. Like we can make so many actions of the two-man game, and right now I feel like we're embracing it. We are doing it. Like we know the last 5 minutes, he told me like, hey, come get me. It's me and you now. Or he tells me like, hey, get in the post. And in the double, I'm right here. Like we talk to one another and we know, what time, when it's go time. Sometimes it's gonna work, sometimes it's not gonna work, but like we are doing it. We are willing to do it, and we've been doing it the last couple of games. Actually, not the last couple of games. We've been doing it all year long, but the last couple of games we're able to close some games out that way.
How do you think that two-man game's gotten better? Because like when they made the trade, you look at his skill set, your skill set, and you think, okay, this is going to, this is like a match made in heaven. How has it gotten better? How have you guys gotten more comfortable?
Look, I'll be very honest with you. I'm not following the NBA as much as I should be following, probably. But is there a higher scoring duo than me and Dame in the league? So guys, what are we even talking about? Like I feel like the people have created this narrative like me and Dame we're not working together, but nobody's doing it better than me and him right now. At the end of the day, we were able to play some competitive games early in the season against the best teams in the NBA, and we were able to win the NBA Cup. Since then, obviously, we've had some up and down throughout the season, but we've been playing good basketball overall, I say. And I believe with time, things will always improve. If the first day that somebody comes in, it's not going to work right away. Like me and Chris were together for 12 years. That's why we were able to connect with our eyes closed, basically. With Dame, the connection that I have with Dame year 2, and the year is not even over yet, it's better than the connection I had with Chris year 2. Like we play off one another. We understand that we have to lead the team. We understand that we have to close the game. We understand that we have to lean to one another. I know his skill set is different than my skill set, but at the end of the day, in order for us to win, we got to lean on one another. And this is what we've been doing this year. We've been leaning to one another. We've been trusting our skill set. We've been trusting one another. We've been trusting our teammate. We've done a better job in empowering our teammates. And at the end of the day, we both matured enough. He's 34, I'm 30, to understand like we are just here to win. We're not here for no personal accolades. We've done that. He's top 75. I'm top 75. We've done that. Like we want to create a winning mentality, winning culture, and we want to win. That's it.
Well, and speaking of, before the All-Star break, there were 7 games this season where 6 or more players were in double figures. Since the trade, there have been 5 games already. Can you just speak to the scoring and how it's spread more?
The ball is moving. The ball is moving. I feel like we just Kuz can shoot it, can cut. Like we just playing with one another. So, like right now, everybody it's.
With that, you mentioned empowering your teammates too. It's one thing for you and Dame maybe to close the game, score 11 or 13 to finish. But it feels like you need to get everyone else involved earlier throughout, so it's not just sort of standing around and waiting, right?
The ball has to move. Like when we start a game and me and Dame are dominating the ball, usually it doesn't end up well. Like when the ball is moving and guys are running and Kuzma is getting open three or open layup, or he gets a cut, or Brook is able to get the trail 3, TP, a wide open 3. Like everybody feels comfortable and confident, and the energy is good. And we know that down the stretch in the last 6 minutes that we come in is probably going to be me and Dame. So we just got to keep on like playing the right way. And if we have to down the last 6 minutes, it's going to be our game. But right now we just got to keep on empowering our teammates and keep on moving the ball and everybody touch it. And that's why I feel like we have a lot of double-digit players within our games, but we mature enough to understand it. Like I feel like early in the year it was like, oh, Giannis and Dame got to work. So instantly the first thing that you think, I got to go. I got to be aggressive. I got to go. Make sure that it works. But no, now we have patience. We know the ball's going to come to us. Our teammates know that down the stretch is going to be our game, and we're going to make the right play. Right now, it's just we got to keep on spraying the ball. If I get double team, spray the ball. If Dame gets blitz on the pick and roll, hit Brook in the pocket. Then Brook makes a decision. Either he shoots it or the guy from the corner cut. If the guy from the corner cut and somebody take him, he throw it to the corner for the open. Like we're playing basketball right now, and it feels good.
You guys are at 34 and 25 now after tonight's game. That's 9 games over 500. That's the most games over 500 you've been this season. Does it feel like you guys are, I don't know, going like in the right direction, getting the thing that you need after the All-Star break, or is it a little bit too early?
It feels good. The chemistry within the team and the atmosphere within the team feels good. We have to win on the road. Like at home, we're good. Energy. I don't know why we sleep better. We sleep on our own bed. We're able to be with our family. Maybe we eat some good food. I eat my mom's cooking, so maybe at home I play better. But now it's on the road. We have to be better on the road. We haven't been good at all on the road this year. This is a big build game. Hopefully we can go to Atlanta and build off this. But we gotta, in order for you to win something, win a series or win a championship, you have to be able to have build good habits and win on the road. That's all I care about. This is a great win on the road. Now we have to build off it. If we are 9 games over 500 or 2 games over 500, it doesn't matter. We just got to figure out ways to win on the road, and we're going to put ourselves in a position to be successful in the playoffs.
Dame phrased that as bring the show on the road. What does that mean to you to bring the home show to the road?
Yeah, then bring the no, just have that swag that we have at home. I think like we play with swag at home. Have the same swag when we play on the road. When things go bad, just trust that we're going to get back in the game. They were up 12, 14, I don't remember. Have the same trust, have the same swagger. We're going to get back to the game. When we get back to the game, then we're going to get a lead, and then we're going to keep the lead and win the game. I think that's what he means by that. Just have the same swag that we have at home on the road.
Obviously, in the league, there's more and more and more threes. You've gone the opposite way, where you're shooting fewer threes than you ever have. Obviously, your strength's always been attacking. You're at the rim, like percentage-wise, as much as you've ever been. Was that a conscious decision by you?
I feel yes. Obviously, I understand that the way that the game is played right now, a lot of people are, spreading the floor, drive a kick for open 3, transition. Like some people have layups instead of shooting the wide open layup, they're gonna stop and shoot a 3. Like a lot of people shoot like 40, 50, 63 a night, and eventually I hope like I'm one of those guys that can contribute and help my team win in that way. But right now, I just got to keep on, not rushing, building my skill set and things that I can do to help the team. Like I feel Now I'm closer to the basket. I'm able to play behind the defense. Usually, I see a wall. My whole career, I've seen a wall. But now, like when I play in the elbow, I'm able to, get to my spots. Be one step away from the, rim, being able to facilitate easier, and I think I can make the 15, 17, 18 footer in a high rate now. And hopefully next year when I come, I've improved and I'm able to contribute with Dame and Brook and all these guys and be able to shoot, the three in a high percentage. But right now, I just got to focus on how I can build my own skill set and how I can how can I be efficient to help my team win. Me shooting a bunch of threes, which I will love. Trust me, I love shooting the ball. But right now, that's not what my team needs for me. There's gonna be games like last game. I made one. I made a big one. And there's gonna be. I know I'm gonna make big threes, big shots. But that's not my main focus. My main focus is to attack, facilitate, get the 50 footers all day long. If I have 20 of them, I'm going to take all 20 of them.
The dunks and layups seem to work pretty well.
They do. That's how I feed my family. That's how I feed my family. So I'm not going to, get away from that.